videos. And you're probably asking yourself, why am I in a robe? You saw the title of the video, right? It doesn't have to do anything related to it. It was just, I was on Fanbase one day and people were talking about T-Pain being in a robe in one of his concerts. I'm like, might as well just have it on. And also too, seeing where I have been. Well, life. That's all I can really say about life. Anyway, I have a question for you. Why don't you have a sad playlist? And you're probably thinking to yourself, why would I have a sad playlist full of sad music? Wouldn't that do the opposite effect? Yes, it will. It will actually boost your mood. Not to other people who say that it just brings you more down and more negativity. Well, it is the opposite. It does help boost your mood. It's able to help with that emotional relief that you have. Also, it gives you some sort of empathy of just like, oh, even though you haven't gone through this thing, but you're able to relate to other people. Love for the artist. I have a story about not loving an artist. Actually, I'm going to tell you now. It is Neo. I probably had talked about this before, but I might as well do it again. It's because I didn't like him at first until I watched his, Behind the Music, where it was just like, oh, this is the background of So Sick. And it got me listening to more music and the songs that he written, and now I'm a fan. And also give out stress relief. For some reason it works. Can't question it. I don't know why. I'm going to share my sad song playlist to y'all. And I have made this playlist like years ago on Spotify, and it needs some updates. Instead of just having sad songs, it's gonna be just singing them sad songs. Also, it's gonna be down in the link below, so you're able to watch it and see what songs that I'm actually talking about that actually really do get me into like, this is a really good sad song. Like, you get sad. Without further ado, let's get on with the songs that are really good sad songs. Now, these can bring out some good emotions, help boost your mood, strengthen your stress relief. But kind of mess with all 5 of them just a little bit, and no in particular order. It's like, this is the best one ever. Nah. It just examples so that you're able to watch it. Some of it. And the first song is Hurt by Christina Aguilera. Oh my gosh. Once actually eating some good headphones, it really got me like listening to the song, and just some of the ways that she did vocally in this song. It almost sounds like she's doing a guitar riff with her voice. And it actually do bring out the sad emotion. Now, I do get into tears if now, a song that really helped me think of through empathy is Emotionless by Good Charlotte. So that song really helps because it's talking about his father, which I have my father in my life. And it really do help out with getting that, like, you know what, man, I feel you. I understand. I'm trying to avoid saying, I don't know why. English just not English theme today. I don't know why my voice changed either. On my own. And this, yes, I have a lot of musical sad songs because, and one of them is On My Own. I remember watching this one in theater. Why am I feeling the sadness? Oh, there's tears running down my eyes. It was good sadness. And another one from Idlewild, Outcast, from the movie, is Dying to Live. I remember listening to this in high school. I'm just feeling all of the piano organ riff playing through. I don't think I'll ever be like that. Feel fully, maybe not in the future where I was at. And B, just how the lyrics connected with my certain situation right now. Last one, I'll Cover You. Yes. You have a problem with Jesse L. Martin. This is from the Rent movie, musical, but it's from the movie. And it actually portrays that sadness of loss. Those will be my some of my like top 5 sad songs that get you in the feeling. And I want to go to a little that I forgot to mention. Actually, we're just gonna go with the sad songs that are not really sad. It's kind of like a force to be sad, but you could tell like this was trying to fill an album. Yeah, not that sad of a song. And that is The One That Got Away by Katy Perry. First time listening to it, I couldn't feel the sadness. Oh. And this is just me, because my next 3 are just going to be from other stuff. 4 of the 5 are sad songs, and I will tell you about the last one. Anyway, back to The One That Got Away. So it was, I think it was her California Girl album or something like that. And it just had that like, just a sad song. I don't know. For me, I wasn't feeling any like connection, sad emotion, but it made me laugh. It's just like, a sample of a not really good sad song. Everything else in the song, the mix, the vocal, everything sounds okay. It's just not making me feel any way. You understand? That's how I feel about Akon Lonely. To me, it sounds like an advertisement for like a Mentos commercial. Especially at the end. It just sounds like he's just having a candy or a drink that's just called Lonely. And he just smile at the end with the freeze frame. Like Burn by Usher. It's just a pretty sad song until Boondocks made a cover. Made the everything of the song. Having Tom playing, like making a music video for the song with all of the stuff. You gotta watch that video, that episode. It's funny. But now every time I hear Burn, I am picturing Tom making the music video. He had a slight issue with his wife. Teardrops on my guitar. Oh, I have to confess something. I was only a few years old to find out that she was saying the guy's name the whole time in the whole song. I thought she was saying True, but she was saying Drew. Does that confuse anybody? Yeah, it may be just me. It's probably a me person. That she's saying Drew, but it's True. No, I'm mixing myself up. I thought she was saying True, but it was actually Drew. I just play that song just to give me a nice of like, it was actually Drew the whole time, not True. Now, I have to explain why Stupid Ho is in my playlist. It's not a sad song. Oh, you have to see what you have to watch on the internet. Especially when it comes to the time of voting. And just some of the most non-informative misinformation, poor intelligence, just all comes out onto the internet. And not just in the political world, it comes out in the music and relationship and culture world. And just some of the ideology that just made you go, you could just hear Nikki going, whoop, 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 whoop. That's how I hear in my ear when I'm hearing not so well intelligent or informational. That's what I'm hearing every time. Remember this. This is a break. There's one benefit that I forgot to mention to y'all, and that is the insightfulness and metacognition. That's the one thing that sad songs give you. Example of some songs, Dock of a Bay by Otis Redding. You could actually say this is actual sad song just because of that he moved out to a different whole location trying to be a new self, but just to find out that everything's still the same. I'm still the same person in Georgia and San Francisco. And it kind of gives you that insightfulness of like, looks like nothing going to change. So you have to really think about your life and actually get you a little bit of a think of like, okay, where am my life going in this moment? Now another musical. It used to be mine on the Waitress musical. As you may tell, I'm a guy, so I can't give caliber. With this song, it kind of gives you a nice insightfulness from women's having postmodern depression a little bit. The song, I could be completely wrong of the meaning of the song, but it does give you the insightfulness of like, oh, of that like ideal of that insightfulness of postmodern depression, and it kind of gives you that series of like, okay, it kind of gives me more of an empathy of like, oh, she just suck, that kind of deal. But it kind of gives me like, okay, this can be a real thing, and how it can impact women after childbirth. Another song, Family Portrait, Pink. This is a true sad song, but I wanted to put this one in insightfulness just because of time frame of this song happening. Is that divorce at that time was sort of like a shock factor, a rare factor compared to how it is today. You see everybody getting divorced left and right. Now we'll see ya. But back in the day, it was a shock factor. And with this song, it kind of gives you the children perspective of what's happening during a nasty divorce. And even if a divorce is not nasty, it's still a shock kind of deal. It's kind of like the breaking of your foundation. Ooh, reality just hits. I got two more. Patches. You don't know Patches? Like Clarence Carter? Boy, he used to be so raggedy that people just call them Patches. Patches. So this song gives you the hard time shift of living in poverty and actual single parent because the father died, and so the oldest son had to take over all the things of the farm and going through all of its adult hardship growing up fast. Yes, it's a lot. Something that I don't want to wish on my children or anything like that in the future for children. But it shows you of good perseverance, of being motivated, they keep moving forward kind of deal. Because although things still were sad, still show off okay, there is not somewhat of light in this photo, but I don't know what else to say about Patches. You just have to listen to it. It's in the playlist. Clarence Carter, go listen to it. You'll like it. And tell me what you think. Tears of a Clown. An upbeat song, but it's actually really sad. It gives out the portrayal of entertainment industry, entertainment world, where, you know, somebody you may look at maybe having like the happiest time, they got a lot of good success, good fame, decent money coming through, but they're still sad. Maybe something missing in their life. Even though they can be this happy person on this TV show, but they might be sad in for real life. Tell me what you think in the comments down below. I was gonna go with Love of Artists. There's not a lot of artist songs that I portray in there, but if you want to show your sad playlist down in the comments down below, I'll be happy to listen to it. And have some song recommendation of sad songs that probably not on my playlist, because I do need to really update this playlist, because some songs that I had were not actually a sad song, but some songs, love songs, were actually sad songs. That's all I have to say. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. It shows me like, hey, I'm doing something positive in this. And until next time, I gotta edit and talk about Christina Aguilera because she's been in my brain after her whole 25th anniversary. Yes, that is a preview to the next one.